Hey, Quants. I was out all last week, not out from working, but out from making videos. I was spending a significant amount of time just uh, improving the performance and reliability of the Cryon Quant Alchemy site. So if you remember and you didn't see that message in the Discord channel, claiming scripts will be more responsive and robust. And if you are not a member and you're interested in trying out, you should definitely head over to the courses page here, which is linked in the description below, and you will be able to try anything out that we offer. And one thing that we do that a lot of other places don't do is we give you the ability to just self-service claim and revoke these scripts from access to your account. So that will be very fast. Once you subscribe, you can just try things out right away. You don't have to wait for anybody to give you anything. You have access right away after you subscribe, even if you're just trying it out, to come and grab this stuff and try it out. So let me... Wrong one. Make sure I get to the right window here. All right, so let's do a quick look at Bitcoin. It's a little bit unfortunate that I was out last week. With that said, I had been looking for this push up to the 200s. This was close. I mean, if you look at it now, I mean, if you just drug this over, it would touch there. Now, technically, it didn't actually touch, and I'm still looking for that touch, right? So, obviously, everybody could be wrong. I might be wrong. Maybe it's never going to touch 200s. And with the price action that occurred last week, it's looking less and less likely like it will get that touch in a short amount of time, meaning eventually it's going to come back and touch that 200. I am 100% sure of that, because even if it went all the way down to zero, after 10 years, the 200 EMA and MMA would eventually get down to zero and it would touch. So eventually that will happen. With that said, I did expect that to happen sooner. So let's just take a real quick at where we're at now. We got we had the little bit of increasing volume. I think I mentioned that the volume had started to die off, which could be a bad sign. Obviously, it turned out to be a bad sign. We got this over the 0.5 fib, and then it just busted down from there, and that's kind of when we're really in trouble. And this last candle that was closed below our support line, and everything is obviously negative here. I need to update this because we do not have that 821 cross right now. And trends are all down. Price went down. The only thing I would say here is, because we did get that big tank, we do have a kind of a high volume bar here. Not that it means anything because price isn't necessarily moving just yet, but with that big sell-off, there's a potential for a little bit of a snapback for retest. So let's see, is there anything else that we can look at here? Oh, that's interesting, I suppose. So I'm not looking at the weekly time frame, but I'll just jump over there real quick here in a second. So what I'm noticing here is I see on the longer time frame, I see that we have a low here, we have a lower low here, and this low aligns with both on the stochastic and the MACD, a low on the oscillator, and then we have a higher low so far on the MACD and the stochastic. So this is potential for setting up for bullish divergence. I mean, these are big price moves. So do you want to play for that? I would 100% wait for some confirmation if you're going to take that as a particular trade. But those are potentially in play. So let's just see how that looks on the weekly time frame. So we got this here. Price is here, so yeah, so we're not even seeing that on the weekly time frame. So it looks like it might be on the stochastic here, right? So we got, is that higher? Yeah, we're not even seeing those wrap around there on the stochastics, not at the right point anyway. So I wouldn't consider those valuable on the weekly time frame, but potentially we have these on the daily time frame. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other things that we had been looking at, which is silver. And gold. So silver, I know silver dumped hard. With that said, because I was working very hard and I had been constantly mentioning placing your stops, you'll see all those lines are gone because they all got triggered. I personally did have some automated stops in place, so I haven't updated my trade log, but I will, to see exactly where that went. what I need also, I need to log into my accounts and make sure that the stops actually got hit. Otherwise, that would kind of suck, because there was a pretty big jump here where we had a gap down. So there's potential that my stops just totally got missed. So I believe this occurred on Friday, and so I was just trying to wrap up all the stuff that I was doing on the Crown Quant Alchemy site, and so that's one of the reasons I just made sure I had stops in place. So if we look at gold, same deal without the gap. So I believe I had some stops in place for these as well. So I'll be looking to see if my stops actually got triggered. So with that said, do we think that the rally is over? I mean, on the larger scheme of things, it doesn't have to be over, but we did have those parabolic trend lines drawn on the silver chart. And if you drew a parabolic trend line here, point is you're going to have some time that this could base out before we get some more continuation. And with this increase in price here, I wouldn't be surprised to at least see some sideways price action before this actually continued up. If it was going to come all the way down and touch the 200s, it's been quite a while since we've revisited the 200s here. So that's all the way back down to like 3,800, 3,700. Well, almost, yeah, 3,700, almost 800. So yeah, so that's still a long ways to drop, but all that said, it doesn't have to be over just yet. This could just be some volatility. I mean, once the price starts going like that, getting crazy like that, I mean, there's obviously the potential for a lot of volatility. So we will leave it there for today, because I have a lot of other things that I want to get to. But I did want to just come in and drop a video because it has been a while since I did one. So I hope everyone I hope everyone's making money in the markets with as crazy as it was with the metals and all that. I hope nobody got burned by that crazy drop on Friday. I hope I didn't get burned by that crazy drop on Friday. I got to go look at my accounts and check. But with that said, I hope everyone is having a good day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, Quants.